welcome back to my channel, Capri's Spilling the Tea Lifestyle Tips. And today I am coming back to you guys to bring you something that I kind of bumped into on Pinterest, and then I end up going on YouTube and looking at it, and it's called the Dave Ramsey method. Now, some of you guys probably heard of the Dave Ramsey method. I heard of it, well, my first time hearing of it was when I lived in Memphis and I was broke and I was trying to save money, and I was like, okay, when I start saving money, where, what is the best way for me to actually start saving money? And when I was looking up, how to save money, I ran into the Dave Ramsey method, okay? So let's just pause right here. And I know you guys are looking like,
oh my goodness, she has a different background.
Yeah, nothing background. So I'm actually recording on my camera instead of my desktop because I do love the way my camera records, but I just had to get my tripod together, and if y'all see how this setup is, y'all gonna be like, you know what, Capri is very crafty, okay? And plus, I was tired of you guys looking at my closet door and my bathroom door. So, trust me, it's a process. Like I told you guys, I'm going to get this background thing together, okay? So, back on the topic, the Dave Ramsey method. Now, when I first looked at this method and I saw how they were basically putting money into envelopes and then you label them on what you need, okay? Now, I should have had everything together. Of course, I just come on here with my thoughts and I just boom, do it, right? So basically what you would do is you would basically get an envelope, and let me go get my envelope. Okay, I'm back. So basically you'll get an envelope, or you can get one of these. I bought this from Dollar Tree for just $1, and I actually bought this for my coupons originally. And you basically you label it, okay? And you, just like I said, I bought it for my coupons and label what stores, because this has 5 tabs. And I really don't go grocery shopping at 5 stores, okay? It's either Walmart, maybe Save a Lot, Bilo, Food Lion, and that's it, okay? But this is why I originally bought this for my coupons. But people also use this as holding money for like the Dave Ramsey method, okay? So basically with the Dave Ramsey method, what you would do is you will label the bills that you have and what you will have to pay. So let's say that you have light bill, okay? Then you have rent, okay? And then you have water and sewage, okay? Just to throw that out there. Then what you would do is you would just basically label it, okay? And once you get paid, you would take the cash out, okay? So you would take the cash out, and however much rent is, you'll put rent right here. You put that money in there. However much sewage is, you'll put it right there. Light bill, you'll put it right there. And basically, it's training you to use cash for you will not overdraft your account, okay? Because if you were anything like me back in my 20s, I was an overdrafter, okay? I love paying the bank money, okay? I really did. But it helps you not to overdraft in your account because you're managing your money with cash. So basically, once you spend all your bills out of here and whatever you're left with, that is it, okay? So let's say that you got paid and your check is $800, okay? And you have to pay rent, light, water, sewage, or whatever. You'll put the exact amount in this envelope, okay? But you will divide it, of course, with rent, light, water, sewage. And then at the back, you'll put extra cash, okay? So that's whatever you were left with. So you already know once you spend that, then that's it, okay? So basically, the Dave Ramsey, put that down, the Dave Ramsey method is to help you manage your money better. Now, honestly, I don't like to call it the Dave Ramsey method because I know my grandma used to have her bills in envelopes you know, or in her Bible laid out just like that. And she used to have like a piece of paper, and she'll put rent, water, and she'll put them in different sections of the Bible. Okay, oh, that water bill due, okay, you need to go to Luke chapter 26. Okay, that rent due, okay, you need to go to Psalms 27. So it's like, my thing is, they call it the Dave Ramsey method. I call it the grandmother method, because back in the day, my grandmama did the same thing, except she didn't have it in envelopes. She had it in the Bible. Okay, and when that bill was due, she'll go to a certain section, take that money out. She had money, spending money inside the cookie jar. So if we wanted to do something fun, she'll go to the cookie jar, get the spending money out, and give it to us. But you know, this new age and new day and time, they're calling it the Dave Ramsey method. So it's like, okay, whatever. I guess that's what y'all want to call it. Go ahead and call it that. But it is a really good way. No matter what they call it, it's a really good idea, okay? It's a really good idea to save your money that way, especially if you overdraft like crazy, okay? Because some people, they can't stop. They just slide, and they won't take off their overdraft protection, because the overdraft protection is really not protection. All it does is save you from being embarrassed in the line, but it's really not protection, okay? Overdraft protection is basically, if you have $5 in your account, you buy something for $10, they're going to go ahead and pay it for you, but you got to pay them back in a certain amount of time. If not, you got to pay that fee, okay? So that's why I took all my overdraft protection off, because I was sliding my card, you know, wasn't thinking like how much was in there, wasn't managing my account, wasn't balancing anything. And that's when I got all those fees on there. And then next thing you know, it's like you pay the bank more fees than you actually spent. You spent $10 in Walmart, but you owe them $35 for overdraft protection or overdraft fee or whatever, okay? Another good thing is, if your bank does text messages or emails, that is also another awesome way to actually manage your money, okay? Every time I spend something out of my Wells Fargo account, my bank will send me the balance. Awesome. It'll send me it'll text me the balance, which is I like better than an email, but it does both, and it'll show you the balance that's available. That's another awesome way, and that's for people who really don't want to carry, you know, a wallet around or this around. It's for people who's really not into, I don't know, if you really don't want to, like, some people's like, I don't want to show that I'm managing my money, but I do want to manage my money, which is crazy, because if you're managing your money, a lot of people like to deal with you because they know you know how to manage money. A lot of people want to be around you because they know that you know how to manage money. Like me, for some odd reason, a good bit of people love to be around me or love to ask me money, you know, situations, because they know, okay, Capri is good at managing money. No, I'm not the best person at managing money, because I'm not an accountant or anything like that. But I'm really good at managing my money, you know, and I'm really good at breaking things down and like, okay, so if this costs this and I have this, is it important? Is that a priority? Okay, no, I'll wait. Because trust me, today I was online like window shopping like crazy, putting everything in the cart. And I'm like, oh, I can't wait till I get paid. 5 out of 10, when I do get paid, half of those things I'm not even getting, okay? So, yeah. Not to get off the subject, there's ways out here now that you could really manage your account, and you don't have to worry about overdrafting, or you don't have to worry about paying a fee to the bank, because just the other day, oh, story time. Okay, so the other day, I went to my bank, real life, Girl Scout honor, true story. Your girl had an overdraft. I had an overdraft of like $74.98. Okay? Found out I had overdraft protection on that account. And I was like, because I barely go to that bank. I just have money going into that account. This is not the house account. This is like another account. Y'all know I got like 3 accounts, okay? So I was like, okay, $74.98 was the overdraft, okay? So this happened like probably about a month ago. So I asked the teller, and I was like, or the lady who was working there, I said, well, can I come back and pay it, or do I have to pay it right now? Because I'm going to have to run to this bank to get the money and blah, 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 right? So she was like, oh, no, you can come back and pay it, da, 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 da. I was like, okay, $74.98, write it down for me. She wrote it down in everything, y'all. She wrote it down, $74.98. I told her I was coming back to pay it. I actually came back in 2 weeks, okay? Because I get paid every 2 weeks. And if I don't have to pull money out the account right then and there from another account, then I'm not going to do it, okay? So I came back 2 weeks later to pay my $74.98, and guess what they did to the kid? Why the balance was $100 and something dollars. I was like,
Oh, I'm not paying that.
so that's when she was like,
Oh yeah, it's $5 a day.
if you don't pay your overdraft protection or pay on your overdraft. And I was like, well, the other lady who said I could come back in 2 weeks, she told me I was fine. You know, I could come back and pay it. She was like, oh, I'm sorry. So y'all already know, due to the fact that I bees in the bank, okay, like Cordy said.
I be in and out them banks so much, I know they tired of me, honestly.
But yes, I be in the bank so much that my mom friend is a manager, and she knows me or whatever. And all the tellers know me. So I had a problem with that. I was like, look, I'll pay the $74.98, but I'm not trying to pay no $100 something because they know me up in here, and they should have told me that, you know. So she was like, well, we gave you a brochure when you first signed on with us. Who really reads those brochures? Who really reads the rules and policies of a bank? No one, okay? Who really reads those fine lines? Nobody, okay? So I was like, well, let me go speak to the manager. I went to go speak to her. She gave me back the money off the overdraft, and I paid the $74.98. So once that happened, I said, look, take off that overdraft protection. I do not want it, because if I was out there swiping and it said decline, then I'd rather be a little embarrassed than have an overdraft that I gotta pay. At least I would have known, you know what I'm saying? And that bank right there does not give me a text message saying how much I have in there, because I barely spend money out there. You see what I'm saying? And when I do spend money, I guess that day I went cray-cray, and that's what happened. So it's like, I just want you guys to be smart about your money. And just like I said, this is real life, okay? This is real life, and that's why I said lifestyle tips, because it happened to me too, you know? I was doing really good when I overdrafted, and then that situation happened, and I was like appalled, okay? I was taken back to my 20s when I used to overdraft like crazy. So that's why I always tell you guys, like, and that's another thing she said, take responsibility. I was like, I was taking responsibility, but she said I can come back in 2 weeks, okay? Because if she would have said $5 every day, I would have ran to my other bank, get the money, put it in there, boom, I would have took responsibility, okay? But she gave me an option. And if I ain't got to pay right then and there, who going to pay right then and there, okay? So I just want you guys to be like mad smart about your money, okay? Be mad smart and just take lead. Like, don't let money control you. You control your money. You control your funds. And when you can control your money and you can control your funds, you can control your life. I mean, I know so many people that have gotten laid off, you know, not even that long. They got laid off for like 2 weeks. You know, oh, we ain't got no work for 2 weeks. Or, oh, y'all good, we ain't got no work for a month. And they could not pay their bills because when they were making all that money, what happened? They just blew it. They went on trips, they bought this, all unnecessary stuff. And just like I said, everything I do is on a budget. And everybody may not want to live like me. And guess what? I respect that. I respect that. I'm just giving you guys my lifestyle tips. But I live on a budget because you never know what may happen. Two major incidents happened within, I'm going to say, what, a 3-month time frame. First, my husband's truck started acting retarded, and we had to take out $700 to get it fixed, or would have basically, well, he would have basically had a nice truck, but the brains would have been stupid. Um, just this Saturday, he did not get paid on time. He actually got paid, instead of Saturday, he got paid on Monday, you know, and there was things he wanted to do, and there was things I wanted to do, but we had money, so it was like we weren't, you know, we weren't sitting there like, oh my goodness, what happened to the money? He knew he worked, I knew he worked, we knew the money was coming. It was just a delay. And that's why I try to tell people, and something I had to understand. Sometimes when you're wanting something from the universe, when you're wanting something to happen, most of the time it's a delay. It's not a no, it's a delay, okay? And in life, you're going to get delays. So all I'm trying to get you guys ready for and prepared for it is the delay. It's okay. It's okay. Everybody has delays. I just had a delay on Saturday with my husband check, okay? I'm looking at the account like, oh, it ain't there yet. You know what I'm saying? But if we were living check to check, and if we were like not doing our money properly, we would have realized been in the house all weekend looking sick, like when the check gonna come. You know, it just would have been terrible. If we didn't save any money, we would have been trying to pay rent and get the truck together, you know. And I'm just so happy that I'm matured to the point with money. Not just matured as a woman, but matured with money. Just like how you grow from a child and you get mature in life, you have to mature with your money. And I never really thought about that. I was just like, okay, yeah, I'm going to mature from a child to an adult, and one day I'll be, you know, in my right mind to do everything right. But no, you have to mature with money also. If you keep just spending your money on crazy things, then you're going to always be broke, and you're going to always be living in the same system that you've been living in the year before and the year after. I ran into a Facebook status today, and it was saying something about guys wear Jordan 23s. They go every year or every month or whatever to get the 23 Jordans, but then turn around and they can't even get a car or something like that. All the Jordans that they spend their money on, they could be, you know, purchasing a vehicle. And that's what I'm saying. It's just like certain things I do not spend my money on, okay? Like, I understand everybody have their own little fetish and their own little hobbies, and I do too. Okay, Starbucks is one of mine. Some people don't even like Starbucks. I have a coworker who do not care for Starbucks. Okay, she'll go to McDonald's and get a frappe before she go to Starbucks. And the McDonald's frappe is way cheaper than Starbucks. But just like I said the other day, some people are just loyal to certain brands, and I'm loyal to Starbucks. Okay, and it's okay, you know, to be loyal to a certain brand, a certain company, a certain designer, shoe, whatever. It's okay. But don't get to the point that you're so loyal that you're killing yourself with your funds behind it, okay? Because I had to actually stop myself from spending so much on Starbucks. So what I would do is I have my calendar, and actually I have my book over there, but I have my little calendar, and if I had Starbucks on Monday, I probably won't get Starbucks again till Saturday. Okay, I had to limit myself, because at one point in time I would load up that card and I would have Starbucks Monday through Sunday. And that's my drink that I always get is $5.25. So all I needed was $25 a week. Yes, honey. I know. $25 a week. So if I'm drinking Starbucks every single day for a month, that's $100 right there, like a little over 100, because 25, 50. Yep, that's about $100. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I cut that. I didn't even cut it in half. I would drink it on Monday, and then I'll make me some tea at home, or I'll make me some coffee at home, and the money that I was going to spend on Starbucks, I would just put it in my little stash, or something like, you know, something like this. I'll just put it in a little stash, and then that will be, you know, savings. So you just really have to think smart on how you save your money. And just like I said on my last videos, if you have a place in your house where you only know nobody else go to, go ahead and stick $5 in there. It does not have to be a lot of money, just little money that you have to run to the grocery store to pick up something, go to the gas station. I do know that sometimes, you have to go to the gas station. You're like, oh my gosh, I don't get paid till Friday and today is Tuesday. I just need one more day. If I had $5, I would make it to Friday. So that's what I'm saying. Things like that, if you just put that money somewhere in a little stash somewhere, then that way you got, oh, I got my little stash bar. It's like another way to save, okay? But when I ran into this Dave Ramsey method / grandmama method, I just wanted to let you guys know that could be another easy way to save your money, okay? Or to actually manage your money. Not to save your money, but to manage your money. If you are that type of person that overdraft for the gods like I used to do, get you a little pouch or get you some envelopes. I did start out writing on the envelope. I really did like it. I'm not going to lie. Because on the envelope, of course, it's just a clear envelope. Okay? And let's say that my rent hypothetically was $500. Okay? So I'll put rent on the envelope. Okay? And then let's say, I don't know, let's just say they say, oh, you don't have to pay $500 this month. You just got to pay $300 because something. Okay, I deduct that $300. Boom, I got $200. And it's just like, okay, I can save this $200 for next month's rent. So I really did like writing on the envelope. And also when you go to the grocery store, it's really good to have it too, because you can write down everything that you need, and like when you're picking up whatever you need from the grocery store, you can add it up on your envelope, and then you know how much you have in there. So get creative on the ways that you save and the way that you manage your money. Get creative, and it won't be so bad. You know what I'm saying? Because some people, they just like, oh, I'm saving this money and it's dreadful. And if you get creative on the way that you save your money, I'm telling you, it's just like, you'll be so enthused with saving, you wouldn't want to spend nothing. And that's how I am. I'm just so enthused with saving. When it comes down to me spending, I'm just like really, really cheap. Okay? So, I'm thinking that's everything I have to say today. I just want to make sure that you guys get it. And just like I said, next year I'm trying to start some consultations. I'm trying to get my business up off the ground for you guys to speak to me like one-on-one about money situations. I have just been really, when I tell you guys, I have been dogging this savings thing and managing my money. It's awesome. It is so awesome. But the first method that I really wanted to show you guys was the Dave Ramsey / grandmama method, okay? Because that's how I started. And some people had questions on, Capri, how did you start? How did you start saving money? So that's going to be in another video. But this one right here, I just wanted to let you guys know that it was the Dave Ramsey / grandmama method. So if you have any questions, concerns, comments, put them down below. Hit that subscribe button, click that bell, so anytime I do an upload, you guys will know. And I'm telling you, once again, like I say in all my videos, I just want to help somebody because I love y'all, and I don't even know who you are, but I spread the love. I love you guys, and I just want you guys to live your best life, okay? Because when you are broke, it's terrible. It is terrible. It feels like you're in a cave. Okay, you have nowhere out. Everybody else out here Black Friday shopping, Cyber Monday shopping, and you sitting there looking crazy because you did not do the Dave Ramsey method / grandmama method, or you just didn't save any money. So I just want you guys to live your best life. Okay, so if you don't do anything else, just try to take some of these tips and just invest in these tips so you can invest in yourself. Once again, I love y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, bye.